Oh, they thought it was
I think you got him.
Yes, that's awesome. Okay, so I'm Chapo. I'm one of the cameo DMs in the Unnamed Adventuring Guild. We're all laughing our ass off at Alex number 2 and his shenanigans. So this is the Pantheway campaign. We are on episode 9 of the second chapter. Currently, the cast is in a dungeon. Well, they're in the Undercity, underneath a city called Uden. It's in the Great Desert. And they're currently looking for clues to find the Temple of the Platinum Dragon. So that way they can get the sword and kill the bad guy and all that good stuff. So, with that, we'll have everybody introduce themselves. Can't fucking talk.
We're all
introduce themselves. My left or right, we do have one more player coming in, hopefully, later on. And so we'll start with Alex number 2.
All right. Hi, everybody. I'm Alex Blanco, also known as Alex number 2 here on the UAG. And I will be playing Princess Paloma Windrunner. She is a Ergonasi. She is a level 5 monk of the Way of the Four Elements and a level 2 druid, the Circle of the Moon. And yeah, she's very spunky, very energetic, very naive to the whole world. She's new to it all, but it's been a while since I've played Paloma, so we'll see how this goes. Very spunky.
All right, then we have Alex number 1.
All right. I'll be playing Orm Faithus, a human devotion paladin and divine soul of Bahamut, who is pretty much the leader of the Platinum Wings, which is the group that we've named ourselves. And he's a little strained from the last few days of being stuck underneath this city and in it in general. But he's hoping that the quest will yield something useful soon.
Clue.
No.
Right, then we have Sandra.
My God. I swear to God, if fucking Rusty doesn't feed me breakfast again, I'll fucking stab him.
Let's carry on.
Alright, my name's... Fuck! Shut up! My name's Sandra.
Make me!
Alright. My name's Sandra. I'm going to be playing Sergeant Yuna Protego. She is a Protector Asima and a Cleric of Light and a Divine Soul Sorcerer. And she is, basically accompanying the group to undo all the mistakes they've done and to prevent the worst from happening and to save her brother's soul, who is being used by the Smurg apparently for evil purposes. It's not really clear.
Surprise.
How he really does that away. So, yep, that is basically it.
He's like a battery in Matrix.
Yeah.
Yep, and that is why she really wants to rescue him, because he was only 5 years old and his eyes are still haunting her, so that's really creepy.
He's a Smurg battery. It's like those portable chargers you take on the go.
Okay, Brendan.
I'm Brendan. I'm playing Rusty Rustling Leaves. He's a level 5 scout monk or scout rogue. Fuck. Also took a level of monk after staying in the city. He was pretty pissed off at Orn Felthus, but he's feeling much better now that we're killing stuff. And he's ready to show his stuff.
All right. So, when we last left off, we had just got into to the second level, right? I believe that's where you were.
Yes. We narrowly escaped the flesh golem.
Okay. Okay. So, so you get down to the second level, and you walk into the first room, and you start smelling the sickly sweet smell of rotting flesh as you come down. But luckily, you all look around. There's a portcullis to your right that opens up into another passage. But the way ahead is actually open, and you see there's a lever over by the portcullis on the right, and you can hear movement and moans coming from that general area. If anybody wants to,
I'd like to Rusty'd scout ahead. He'd look around. He's very uncomfortable since we are in the underground, and it being out from under the sky doesn't make him happy. But he definitely doesn't want to get caught with his feathers down.
That was not the guy though that we just ran away from, right? The one.
no.
Okay.
He is still above in the
Alrighty.
Different
upstairs.
rotting flesh.
Where is it? Trying to find. I know I made a map of thing, but we played so many games that kind of.
The catacombs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah, you
somewhere
did.
there. It's somewhere.
I'm just gonna stand up, pull out my sword in one hand, drink down the last of the wine from the alchemy jug, put it back in my belt, put on my helmet, put on my shield. A heavy breath, and get ready for action.
Are you alright, Orn?
Hell no.
What's wrong?
I'm tired.
Do we really have to talk about this now?
No, if you don't want to.
Thank you.
So, do you sound kind of tired?
You
guys are probably all tired, but I think when we ended, you guys took a rest.
Yeah, a long rest.
Yeah, so you guys should. I know you're still tired, but I mean, you guys did have a long rest. You refresh all of your abilities and stuff like that, and getting some stuff drawn up here, so that way you guys see what's going on.
If you sound tired, like I made, Rusty, of course, made breakfast for everybody, and oddly enough, this morning there was plenty for you, Orn. Unlike the other days where Rusty, hurried up and spooned out enough for everybody else and was like, "Oops." Today there's actually plenty of. Oddly enough, there's plenty of food for you also. And then if you're sounding like after overhearing the conversation, if you're kind of sounding more emotionally tired than physically, obviously, but if you were sounding tired at all, like Rusty would come over, like kind of nudge you. He'd nudge you a little bit and hand you something to eat. A little bit of dried meat product.
What is this?
What is this recipe that I'm eating?
It's good. You'll like it. Eat.
I I'll take my helmet back off. Take it. Give it a bite.
Rusty's
What am I
waiting
doing?
expectantly, like staring at you, like nodding. Yeah. Uh huh.
I just put the rest of it in my mouth and I say, well, it's better than nothing.
Paloma's just gonna raise her hand, like in school, just waiting for someone to say, to allow her to speak.
Oh, well, Yuna just walked to you.
Oh, that wasn't
Yeah, I
too
have,
bad. Thanks, Rusty.
I have a question.
Mm.
Just that's the only way that we know is out, right?
Yep.
So we're kind of stuck, right?
That's right.
So far.
Chuck didn't seem very nice.
No.
That's because Chuck is not a person. He is a golem.
But he was so friendly. I mean, the other guy was kind of a dick, but
Yes, that's what happens when you put a child in a golem. They are very friendly, right up until they kill you.
well, I'm sorry. You don't need to be so
Yeah, sounds like
angry
you're
about
right
it.
now.
I've never met a golem before.
And
Anyway, Princess, how's your drow boyfriend doing? Have you decided what to do?
Oh no, I haven't talked about it. I've actually been avoiding it completely and entirely.
Why is that?
'Cause I don't know.
Well, just by avoiding it, you cannot really solve the issue. You have to confront
But I mean, if I avoid it, that means I don't need to worry about it.
Well,
Which is great.
if you approach every of your problems like that, you will never ever make progress in your life. This is not how to deal with problems. As an adult, as a grown-up woman, that's not how you deal with it.
But it's so much easier to just set it and forget it.
I understand, and you can push it forward until we at least finally smell fresh air again. But then I would start at least thinking about it, because I mean, I think he's thinking about you. So at least be fair and let him know. You know.
I guess you're right. I don't know, it's weird. I mean, he's all nice and all, but I mean, it's just like I don't know him for very long, and all. I mean,
Well, maybe
yeah.
maybe you should just like give yourselves a little bit longer and see each other a little more often before coming to the conclusion that you want to marry.
Well, I mean, I met him like for what, 2 days, and then we had to leave because the smirk attack. So I've known him for, she's counting on her fingers, and yeah, 2 days.
Yeah, how about when we get back, you give yourself a lot more time to figure it out, and then you make your decision. You don't have to do it now. Just think about it if you want to see him again or not. That is a little step in the right direction.
Okay, all right. Well, I mean, what do you know when that's gonna be? Because so far we're just wandering. You don't even know where this temple is, and who knows how long that's gonna take.
I would estimate we can probably be stuck in here like even for days and weeks. But at least we won't starve. But I do have my doubts about water. So we should probably find an exit really soon. Otherwise, your drow boyfriend is going to be your least or your tiniest problem.
I think that water won't be an issue. I don't know. I have to talk to Hush about it, but oh, by the way, you don't know Hush. That's right. And I pull out the little mind tree sapling. Yeah, I talk with Hush a lot. Mainly it's at night when no one's talking, but you know, it's cool.
Huh.
I don't know. Maybe I can talk to her, and maybe she can help me out with that.
Yeah, let me know. We could really need some water at some point if Rusty doesn't find any. He's by far our best scout, so.
All right, I can try.
Yeah.
So, you're in this room right here, and there's a water source right there.
Ah! Never mind. We're scratching off prepare, create, and destroy water tomorrow.
Okay, so
I also had a decanter of endless water.
We're fine.
Yeah, well, I don't know that.
I actually
You don't
said
talk
I
to me.
I meant
You
to
don't
it
talk
already.
to me. I don't want to talk about it right now.
Holy shit. Man, do I have a fucking meeting for you guys after we get the hell out of here. I'm gonna start a list. Where's my fucking paper?
No, don't do this to me, please.
My fucking notepad is full. I need a new
No,
notepad.
no. Don't do it. You don't want to do this.
all right. So the noises didn't start until you guys had waken up and started moving around. But they are definitely coming from this area over here. And Rusty, you said you wanted to scout ahead. So there's a doorway here.
Sure.
It does have an old, rickety, kind of crappy door. But you can definitely move ahead if you want.
Yes, please. I'd like to scout the doorway, double check it for traps, and then the walkway too.
Okay. Yeah, so you scout the doorway. You don't see anything. You shoot down this way, and you don't hear anything at all. You get to this corner here. There's a torch. These are torched, by the way, so you guys know. And you fly past here, and you get to this doorway, and roll me a perception roll. You will.
That's not the. That's going to be a 24.
Okay, that's still good enough. So you do see a trap there. It's a simple line trap. It's just a thin filament going across the bottom of the door. But you're pretty sure you could probably disarm it.
Anything in that room visible?
Cool. Yeah, she's leaving work now, so she should be about 10 minutes or so.
It's cool.
So you look inside the room, the light, torchlight only goes about, I think, 20 feet or so, right? So you see about this much.
Yeah, but
here,
I've also
right?
got the goggles
Oh,
of
that's
the
right, you do have
night
the-
harpy.
Yeah, so you look inside. You can see like some broken furniture here and there and stuff like that. Some crates littering the area. But other than that, this room seems pretty empty. This door right here is closed. And you don't see this right here. I just had a.
Okay.
You don't see it.
Did I not see the other one in the other room either?
Actually, you rolled a
With
24.
my... Yeah.
Um.
And my passive is 19, so I don't know what the DC is for either of those doors.
No, you saw this door, no problem, because it's wooden. Is right there. This one, you caught the faint, rustle like air, like the pressure changing as you came in here, right over there. But you see this wall. There's a wall there, so you're thinking maybe something's right there. You'd have to go over and investigate.
So I'm going to head back to the group
Okay.
Kind of sketch the floor, sketch the floor plan from what I've seen on the ground, and then I'll point out where the trap is.
Okay. Yeah. So you guys, you see where he tells you where the trap is, which is right here, going across there, and the two doorways here. Yeah, but you guys can come up to this portcullis if you want to, and look in this room if you want. That's up to you. If not, you can just disregard it. It's,
I would like to
it's raised.
see what's in there.
Huh?
I would like to. I'd like to know what's in there.
Okay. So you go up to the door. You're passive. You do see a clutch of zombies in there. Yeah, they actually they do notice you. Oh, they notice a presence over here. You see there's about 10 of them in here. But you can't see over here, so you're not sure what's over this way. You think you might see a doorway, but it's kind of hard to see because you're looking and like your vision is kind of looking this way. Actually, no, you would be able to see. Yeah, so you see a doorway over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you would see the doorway over here.
Okay.
And you know that.
So
you see that it's open and that there's a hallway right there. Yeah, so that's what you see right here.
I would probably look to Orin and say, destroy? Kind of point at the zombies. If it's a portcullis there, we should be able to stab them through and, get them to come over to us.
Also, you have a cleric.
We have a cleric and we have...
Also, we have a cleric.
Just saying.
That you do. Yes.
There's zombies over there if you want to do anything with them.
Yeah. I guess it's time to free their spirits. And, well...
One second. Before we do that, I'm going to take out my bag of tricks and I'm just going to dump out a creature. It's like, we need backup! I choose you! No, it's not good. Mr. Squeakers! And a giant rat just pops out.
Okay.
Roll the two.
So
when the giant rat pops out, I quickly look at Orin and then quickly look away.
That's the food right there.
No, this is Mr. Squeakers. He is our friend, and he is going to help us.
So, let me get this straight. You're going to just send them into a room full of zombies? Just get them squeezed through that little portcullis?
Well, yeah. He's expendable.
Squeakers looks at you and gives you a distasteful look.
It's all right, Mr. Squeakers. I don't mean it. Anyways, you don't die. You're like immortal.
Okay. Sure. Let's go with immortal. Why don't you send him through and watch how well he does in there?
Well, I mean, I want to give him a chance.
So you send the rat in?
I don't. I mean, we'll have Mr. Squeakers as plan B, but you and his plan is good.
I'll go in. Is this door blocked, or can I just because you said squeeze, or can I just walk in?
Oh, it can squeeze through. What is it? Is it a giant rat?
No, I'm talking about me.
Oh.
Talking about what?
Me.
Oh. Yeah, you can see all of them from where you're at if you're standing right here by the portcullis.
Do I fit through?
No, you're not
Oh.
gonna fit there. The rat would be able to, because as long as the rat can get his head through the bars, it will go anywhere.
Yeah, it's still a small beast, so.
Rats are fucking amazing like that.
He can be stealthy. Not very well, but he can be stealthy, sorta.
Well, then let's just attract the zombies to where all of them are surrounding the door, and then I can get rid of them.
That's not hard. You just say something, and they're just like,
Yeah, we're just gonna bang on
Just bang the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, they start crowding in right here.
Yuna, should we back up?
Nope.
Okay.
They're like pushing in on each other and everything. So
I
Mosh pit.
I am going to use then turn undead,
okay.
and they all have to make wisdom saves. And if they fail and their CR is lower, a half or lower, they're immediately destroyed. And the save is, I should probably mention that too.
Oh well, their CR is a quarter, so they're immediately destroyed.
Okay, 16 is the number. Is your number. Wisdom 16.
Or they explode.
Boom shakalaka.
Yeah, they all explode and turn
Nice.
into dust.
Just like this wave of radiant energy, like just cleanses their bodies. And can you please make their spirits go like float upwards, please, just for the beauty of it?
Yeah. So they're gonna have pinkish energy.
Oh,
Oh, that's beautiful.
we're all little girls.
I feel like I've done something good here.
Except
All right.
one stands right here in front of you, and it's
Very
looking at you guys. Yeah, and it's actually a woman, but she's in armor. And make a religion check.
Me?
Any one of you, doesn't really matter. But yeah,
All of
so
us. Ooh, no.
17.
okay, so you can see that she has the crest of Pelor on her breast,
Oh.
and she's like, "Thank you for freeing us. We have been here for hundreds of years, thousands of years." She's like, "What year is it?" You tell her the year. She's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, we've been here for over 3,000 years since we all came here to fight the Smurg." And she looks at you, and do you make a reaction when she says the Smurg?
Yeah, probably my eyes widen, but then like I look at her with understanding, and I would say to her, "We thank you very much for your sacrifices." But I think I wouldn't want to trouble her spirit anymore.
She says, "He's loose, isn't he?"
Yes, he is. That's why we're here. We're trying to banish him once and for all.
So you're watching, and she's like, "Oh no." And their spirits turn a reddish color, and she's like, "No!" And you hear like she starts screaming, but the sound drowns out, and all the spirits right here start getting pulled this way, almost like ripped away from where they are, where they were starting to float up. They're like, "Stop it!"
Well, she would probably hold her hand out to like grab the spirit, but of course knowing that it doesn't work, but but still trying to hold on and seeing someone else being ripped apart.
You want to try and grab her hand?
Yeah. Like just
All right.
trying.
Make a wisdom roll for me.
a save?
And not necessarily, just more of an ability check.
Why do you do this? A save would have been way better.
That's why he didn't do it.
17.
Okay, so you're able to like grab onto her hand, and you can feel the necrotic energy pulling at her, and you get images of what the city looked like before the fight and all that other shit, and it was gorgeous. There's towering spires, and the city expanded, like hundreds of miles, and it was just a huge melting pot of all the races, and then it then that blacks out, and then you start getting images of people running in the streets and the undead coming out of the ground, and you see pictures of like demons and balors and shit like that are like casting like destructive magic all over the city, and people are emulating, and then that flits out, and then you see where the forces of good and forces of evil are meeting in the middle of the city, and you see this being of pure light holding the sword that you're looking for, and he's like pointing it towards the Smurg and the other side, and like the Smurg is just got like these black tendrils, and the Smurg is like 4 stories tall. And these black tendrils are just like swirling around, kind of like if anybody's ever seen like a nine-tailed fox, kind of like that. And every time one of these tendrils fly down, it like smashes a building and shit like that. And with that, he screams like forward, putting his hand, and then like the 2 armies like start rushing forward, and there's like spirit bombs and freaking guiding bolts and freaking massive globes of like necrotic energy just flying back and radiant energy, and it's just a huge ass just battle, and then she's ripped out of your hand completely.
How long would that have taken? Like half a minute or so?
Yeah, so you come out of it, and so when you come out of it, you guys have been sitting there for half an hour, watching her, like, and you guys have been trying to pull her away from it and shit like that, but nothing. You see, like, her body is just like stuck there, holding his hand, and then finally you guys see the last of the energy of the spirit leave, and then she's like, oh, and everybody falls backwards, holding Una, and you're all sweaty and shit like that.
Yeah, when I snap out of it, I'm almost like about to fall down on the ground, because like that was really intense images.
Yeah, like you guys did. You all fall back because you were all like pulling on her for like half an hour, and
Fuck.
you're
Why is she so strong?
Yeah, you're like kind of bruised around your arms and your midsection because they've been like holding and like pulling on you, and you guys have been like exerting like massive like energy and stuff. And finally, she's let loose, and you guys all fall on the pile right here on the ground, with Rusty on the bottom of it.
Well, she would be panting, and she would explain everything that she saw to her group. I'm just not gonna repeat it.
Rusty be freaking the fuck out because he's underneath everybody.
What?
Yeah.
All right,
Rusty will be freaking the fuck out because he's underneath.
I know.
Oh, fuck.
lift Una up.
Roll wisdom roll, Rusty.
Oh, God, no, please, no.
Wisdom save?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Come on, Rusty, come on.
18.
Oh, thank
Okay,
you.
you're good.
Oh,
They pull you off you pretty fast, and everybody gets up, and you're like, you kind of get up and you fly a little bit around, and you're like, okay, I'm good. You calm down. You got a level of exhaustion. Okay, it means you get disadvantage on ability checks from.
Okay.
So you take a long rest, but you did get some cool information. So, one of the fleeting images shows you a huge building, and it seems very familiar to what you're in right now. And you saw that there was a repository of, and you know this area was guarded really heavily. This is where they kept the sword at one point. But you know they kept it in this round altar, and it had a slot right in the center of it, and it had ward upon ward upon ward, keeping this sword in here, and only the chosen one was able to extract the sword. But there's runes all around this thing that you saw, okay? And around that, of course, there's freaking there was guards and mystical beings and shit like that, and all that good stuff, okay?
Well, she's gonna tell the group. Do we see the building already? Like, would I recognize this the repository then, the warehouse thingy?
You guys are not there yet.
Alrighty.
You guys are still over here. You've seen this room, a little bit of the hallway here. Rusty has seen all this right here and this room right here, and these two doors. So
I can send Mr. Squeakers in there, and we can do a little bit of reconnaissance.
Can he talk to us?
Or
well, I could talk to him potentially.
But you can't talk to him right now, right?
I mean, I can cast a spell, but yeah, I could talk to him.
Okay.
Speak with animals. I'll send him in there. I'll be like, hey.
Slide. Or Rusty can slide through and he can kind of help me out.
There's a lever right here.
Oh!
I
we
said
can
that
just do that. Oh, we can just do that.
Right, I know. I think it would be much safer, though, if Rusty just slipped in and slipped out. Because kind of a slippery guy.
Yeah. All right. So roll me a. Actually, no, you're fine. You slip through the bars, and freaking you get into this room here, and is Dell in here?
She is.
Hey, Dell.
Hey.
Oh, cool. Right. So, awesome. So, Dell, you are. I'll show you right now. Just a second here. If I can get my computer to stop being your freaking pick. All right. So, you are actually in this room here. Okay.
Okay.
They don't know yet. Okay, but all you know is that you've been in here for a little bit. You snuck in through this door right here. Okay. And then you found out there were zombies over here, so then you had stacked a bunch of crap over here with your magic to kind of keep them in there. And so you've been chilling in here, and then this thing closed back, and it's been sealed for some whatever reason. Okay.
Okay.
No, I've missed Jack.
Yeah. So, Dale, we're gonna give you a choice. You can either be purple or orange.
I'll be purple.
Oh, color.
All right. Well, you can choose any.
Shall be known.
These three.
That does.
Those four. From this point forth, this shall be Dell.
This is your final decision. Do you choose to accept purple?
So this will affect the rest of my life, where I can go to school, where I can work.
It's like a mood ring. It's like a
Your
mood ring.
children. Yeah.
Yep. My children will be gender purple.
Yeah.
It's like choosing an occupation in the game of life. There you go.
You are now known as the Knight of the Purple Dot. You're a purple dragon. There you go.
This also makes you big game.
Okay, so Del, you hear the commotion. You hear the radiant energy. You feel the energy flow out, and then you feel the necrotic energy flow past, going this way. When you can feel it something being ripped magically away from this area. Okay, and you can hear them. You can kind of hear them talking a little bit. Just it's like far off voices. Okay, you're not really sure what the hell, but you know you're still kind of freaked out just a tiny bit because there was 10 zombies in here and they were keeping you from you, and then you couldn't get out of here, so then you're like, so you've been here for maybe like a day or two, and you've been trying to figure shit out, like where the fuck I'm gonna go.
Okay.
All right. So Rusty, you slip through over here, and you're in this room now. Okay.
Okay.
What you want to do?
Let's look around and see if there's anything useful or of value in the room.
Okay. So you find the tatter of their clothes of the 10 zombies, and in the clothes you find 1 gold piece. And you find 5 silver pieces, and of course they're all really ancient type coinage, but they're mint condition because they've been down here, you know. But it's not like the coinage they have up on top at the current time.
Okay.
But the cool thing is that the coinage from back then is actually heavier than the coinage now, so you're maybe thinking it might be worth just a little bit more than what the face value is right now. So you'd have to check on that. Other than that, you find a dagger or two, and you find a set of half plate in here too, underneath this pile of rags. It's all dirty and crap, but it seems to be a decent set of half plate. And you find a sword there too. It's a long sword. And the half plate has got the sigil of Pelor made into the breastplate itself of the half plate or whatever. Okay, it's a big sun.
Okay,
I think that's what Pelor's is. But it's emblazoned in like silver and gold on the chest of it, but you know that it's made for a female body because it's got the space for the, you know.
And I will drag that over to the portcullis.
Okay.
And just leave it there for everybody else. They can figure out what to do with it. And then I'm going to go investigate the doorway.
Okay, so you get over to the doorway. It looks like these large crates were wedged in there, like super tight, like almost like they were enlarged in a way to fit in there, just, you know, exactly the same size of the thing. Like you try and like push on it a little bit and it won't even budge. But you don't feel any magic like holding it there or anything like that. I mean, you don't feel any energy. It just looks like boxes that were just made exactly to fit this space, and they won't move. I mean, you could push on them and no creak and stuff like that, but like they physically won't move because they're so tight against the sides of the hallway.
Okay. Yeah. After testing it, seeing if I could get them wiggled, I'll just go back and let Orn know what's going on.
Okay.
See if he wants to come in and bash them, because they should, if they'll break if you hit them hard enough. And then I'll slip back through, or
Well-
just ask them to open the portcullis.
You said that there was a door on the other side, wasn't there?
Over here?
Yeah. I
Pretty
asked,
sure.
You think that's the same room?
Yeah, Rusty said that.
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would tell him, pretty sure. Wall not look right. Look. Maybe.
Well, let's go in there and we'll get the lay of the land there. And if you're right, then we should be able to open the wall without having to break open all those boxes. Don't want to dull my blade for no reason.
Okay. Don't forget about the trap. Trip trap bad.
I mean, I can just break the boxes. It'll take a bit.
We'll take the time that everyone needs to inspect this place to speak a prayer for the lost souls that were like kind of decimated by the smirk. So
Yeah, you feel when you do that, you feel this evil presence like pushing against your prayers. It doesn't hurt you or anything, but you almost feel like this place has been kind of desecrated.
okay.
So you feel that your prayers are heard, but at a distance. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like your God is having a little bit of a hard time reaching out to you.
All right.
Not being stopped fully or anything, but just you get what I'm saying.
Yep.
Okay. So portcullis is raised, and you guys can come through, or you can go around that way, whichever you guys want to do.
We'll go around the other way so we can look into the other room.
All right. So there's a trap here.
You avoid it.
Okay, so you step over it. And you get to this door. Or you get to this spot here. You guys know it's a fucking door. Just do an investigation roll for me.
Um,
14.
15.
All right, 15 to get it. You guys get a bonus because you already know what's sort of there. Yeah, so you look around for what you guys are searching, and together you guys end up finding like this one spot that's got like a very perfectly made like indention in the wall, and you push it, and this thing opens upwards. So, Dale, you're kind of freaking out a little bit now because like you hear something moving over here, pushing against us. You hear voices, and then you hear movement out here, and you're just you by yourself. And then, is there anything you want to do before they open this door?
Yeah, I'm gonna put my hat on first of all, and use the disguise self spell,
Okay.
and then I will cast Dragon's Breath on myself just so that I have something to defend myself with real quick if it turns out to be something bad coming through.
Okay. So, I know Orn is over here. Who else came over here on this side with Orn?
Rusty.
I would have stuck with Paloma, so if she went, I would have gone with her.
Okay.
I mean, it's up
Did
to you
you-
guys. I could break the boxes. I could go over with her. No, she'd probably follow Orn.
Okay, so you're over here with
We
Orin.
stick as a group. I don't.
All right, so you guys all kind of right here.
Don't split the party.
Nope, never split the party.
Okay, Orin. So you open this door. It opens right up, and a little bit of air rushes out. A little stagnant, but not too bad. You still smell a little bit of the rotted zombie flesh smell, but not so bad as it was over here. And you step through.
Yeah, I'll step through.
All right, so you step through.
And when I realize it's too dark in here for me to see, I will just create a ball of light on top that just floats over my head.
Okay,
And it will light up the area around me like a torch.
All right. So basically, that's about right there. But you'll still have a little bit of light coming out this way, right?
Yeah, a little bit will be dim.
So you'd be able to see somebody standing over here. Okay.
Oh, there. Who's that?
Who are you? Are you evil?
Far from it.
Oh, that's good. You're not a zombie, are you?
I don't think most zombies can talk or cast magic.
Well, you never know. I came in here and I didn't think that I was going to get stuck, but lo and behold, here I am.
Are you evil?
Oh.
Of course not. Do I look evil?
Well, I don't know. I can't really see you.
I'll step closer, a little bit closer to the light. I'm still keeping my distance from him. And what you can see when I do is this this tiny little gnome with like long, luscious blonde hair, like super buff pecs, like just a little bit of chest hair peeking out, and then also a black tail randomly coming from him.
You been down here a long time?
Oh, it feels like forever. Have you guys been down here long?
No.
No, but it feels like forever.
I know, right?
I know, it's so bad. There's so many bad things here. I don't like it.
Yeah.
That's why I put the boxes over there.
Oh.
How do you get here?
Yeah.
Well, I came through that door and then it shut behind me and I couldn't get it back open.
Did you meet the flesh golem? Did you meet Chuck?
I don't think so.
No. Oh.
I'm very small. I can fit very small places.
Oh.
So, Orn, you're talking to this being, and the glands in your neck start growing.
This kobold's evil? Or this person's evil?
Is it just for evil?
You said evil dragons.
Oh, my bad. Never mind then. I thought it was just...
She's a dragon.
I forgot. Yeah, so, no, you're done. You're good.
So I just tap my sword against my ankle and I say, so more of a personal question. How did you keep your hair so nice and clean down here if you've been down here for so long?
Well, I have a little bit of magic myself, actually. I can use this wonderful spell called prestidigitation.
And
That's true.
is your disguised self carrying any equipment?
Oh, you can see that, huh?
I'm just tapping my foot.
And I'll sigh a little bit and take off the hat and be like, look, I'm sorry. It's just not very many people have wonderful reactions to my kind.
Well, we
Well,
met
I mean-
200 of them before we showed up here.
Yeah,
We met 200 gnomes?
With tails?
She took off the hat, so she revealed herself.
Oh, I just got it. Alex just got it and Paloma just got it at the same time. My bad. my bad. I'm like,
Jesus.
there were 200 gnomes in here? Where?
Yeah.
Well,
So,
you're stuck in here with us. So do you want to come with us and help find a way out?
As long as you don't plan to kill me, that sounds like a great idea.
Well, you're not evil, and you're not hardly a dragon, so I have no reason to slay you.
But I have the strength of a dragon, maybe. and I'll puff out a little breath of fire, just like a tiny one with the rest of my dragon's breath.
Paloma will clap a little bit, and she'll be like, "Oh, that's so cool! Oh, I can sort of do that too." And she'll just like try and mime doing it, but really just behind her head is just her hand just making a poof of fire. Like, poof.
Oh.
Clap.
Bye, Chapel.
Oh.
So you've been
Bye,
on
dear.
this long. How did you manage to survive this long?
Well, I
You
have
had
a little bit of
food.
food. But mostly it's just been trying to avoid those undead in the other room.
Were those other kobold your family?
Oh, no. I don't associate with them. Actually, my family are gnomes.
I
What?
freed, I freed those
It's
poor
fun.
souls.
Oh, but that's so nice of you.
Do not worry about them anymore. They're gone. But I doubt they're at a better place now. The smirk took them.
The smirk.
Yeah.
Wait, should we be mentioning that Mergs? I don't know. I'm trying to make code.
Well,
That was the worst pig Latin ever.
I
I'm
mean,
trying
there's,
to do pig Latin.
there's no way avoiding it. Like, sooner or later, he would come across him anyways, or starve. Either or.
well, then enough bumbling around and trying to figure out what's what. Why don't we get a move on?
It's a great
Right.
idea.
Little kobold, what's your name?
Oh, me? My name is Grox Ignatius Littlefoot, but you can call me Clack.
Can you spell that in chat?
Not little food.
Little foot. Fuck.
Well, I'm not in business of looting from a fellow companion, and this is clearly his
Oh.
space. So,
Clack.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to go over in that corner over there. Just avoid that one.
right. Well, the door's open, so we'll meet you outside of it.
Oh, thank you.
So,
So bossy.
did you guys leave all that stuff in the other room over here?
Yeah, I
Or
don't.
did you guys pick that up?
Well, the armor would be pretty good. It might make for a good artifact later on.
Oh, I added it already to the loot list, so yeah.
Never mind.
Keeping
It's already
track of
gone.
that bag of holding. She's got it.
Holy shit, I'm adding everything.
You're gonna find a golden turd in there, and I want you to put it in there.
Yep. Okay. Golden bird. How much does it weigh?
1 pound of gold feces.
It's good. It's like 50 gold.
Okay, so you all extract yourselves out here into this room. There is a door here, but it's made out of wood. What's left of the wood, realistically. So what is your guys' next move?
So, do you know this place well, Grox?
His
I'm
name
good
is
now.
Clack.
I don't really know too much of this place. I got trapped very, very quickly.
Right.
What did you come here looking for?
Oh, mostly I just came here following my senses.
What did your senses tell you?
Oh, yeah.
You want me to
Well-
help you out on this?
Sure.
All right. So this is just for Dell, so she knows.
Okay.
So Clack, you found your way into this room through this broken area right here.
Okay.
You had, for some whatever reason, you're a rock gnome, right? Or you were with rock gnomes, right?
Yes.
Okay, so the rock gnomes are very in tune with the stone. And some of that affinity kind of passed on to you. I'll say that you have some of the stone abilities they have, but just you won't have it as strong as they do. Like, I'll look that up later, or actually, I'll look it up now. Let's see what rock gnomes get. So that way I'm not talking out of my ass here. Let's see those. Rock gnome, alright.
Well, rock gnomes are like the tinkering ones.
Yeah.
I mean, deep gnomes are the ones that live in like the Underdark.
This is a deep gnome.
Okay, so you'll get what they have, except you won't get the con increase. Okay.
Okay.
But the artificer's lore and the tinker you can have.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. And the gnome cunning. Okay. Everything else you can't touch from the gnome stuff, right? That's just stuff that you learn from being with them for however many years since you were a little one.
Yeah.
Okay. That stuff I think that you would probably pick up. And of course you would know Common and Gnomish, and you would probably speak Draconic because you spoke that before when they met you.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically what we're going to do is that you were out searching around and stuff, and you found this passageway in this area that you really kind of stayed away from before. You know that there was an Undercity, and you've been in parts of it, and actually part of your family is actually a clan of gnomes had actually colonized a part of the city because it was already intact and just easy. Okay. But you found this passage, ended up leading you up here. Once you got in here, for whatever reason, this collapsed, and there's so much rubble here that was a little bit too hard for you to move out of the way, and so then you were kind of stuck.
Yeah.
Okay. So up to this point, you really don't know anything about this map here, or this level of the Undercity. You'll probably have, if we go deeper into the Undercity at any point, you'll probably have what the urchins have as far as like the background where you can move through the city faster.
Okay.
But it will be just for the Undercity. Okay.
Okay.
I think that's probably good right there. So this area you really don't know about, but once you start getting lower into the areas that you're actually from, then you'll start knowing a little bit more.
Okay.
But if we do go that way, I'll let you know. Okay. All right. So continue.
Yeah, this part isn't really a part I'm all that familiar with. I had the sense to come down that way, and it betrayed me, I suppose, because there was a cave in shortly after I climbed down this way, and I really couldn't get back out.
Aww. That's so sad. Do you want us to help you get back to your family?
Oh, they're used to me running off.
Oh. Well, do you want to come stick with us?
Well, are you guys doing something fun and interesting?
Well, we are saving the world. Yeah.
Fun,
I'm in.
thrilling, yes. Interesting, yes. Fun, sometimes.
Lauren, can we keep him?
He's not a pet.
Yeah, but he's so nice.
I am only about like 2 foot and a little bit. Like I'm actually significantly smaller than most gnomes.
Close enough.
Okay, but it has to share a room with you and Rusty.
Deal.
That's fine, because Rusty shares a room with you half the time.
It's true. And Paloma half the time shares a room with you as well.
Oh my god.
If you say so.
You're like a fucking like. You're like a clutch of bears instead of fucking people.
Oh, now I can actually be a bear.
Ugh.
You're welcome for that, Alex.
Rusty's gonna
Okay.
ride you into battle.
We could potentially.
That'd be cool. Okay,
What's
so
going on?
you guys are at this door. Have at it. What you guys want to do?
No.
Rusty's going to check the door for traps.
No traps.
Is there a way for me to take it off the hinges without making a ton of noise?
You can try. Roll me. Roll sleight of hand for me. We'll see if you can open it up without making any noise.
Can do. I bet I do. So that's a rolled 18 for a total of 26.
All right. So yeah, you open this thing up and it doesn't make a freaking sound, except one like little, whoop. But like it's so drowned out by the silence. You're like, did I really hear that, or is this just playing on mind playing on you? So you open this thing up, and you see this room here. There's no more room. There's 2 torches in here. There's a doorway over there that's got a couple pieces of rubble in the way, but nothing that's going to stop you from walking through it, you think?
All right, I will check the next room out before all the light gets in and screws up my whole stealth thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll dismiss the light.
As we're walking, I'm just gonna be with Clack. I'm just gonna be saying, "Oh, so I'm Paloma. That's over there's Orn. He's kind of like the leader of everything. He commanded a bunch of dragons. He fought off Tiamat. It was great. And that's Yuna. That's gonna be his wife one day. And that's Rusty. Rusty cooks us food, and he can fly. And it's good. It's just giving the whole spiel.
Wow, a Kenku that can fly. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
Oh, it was so magical. One day he came out of the sky and he surprised me. I was on the roof and I was talking with a certain special someone. We'll get on that later. And yeah, and he was just flying and it was amazing.
Wow.
I don't know.
You
You
guys
gotta
are very special, aren't you?
Wow. I mean, yeah, we are. So it's not confidently. We are special.
Okay, so you come over here, and what'd you roll for stealth? Or you hadn't yet. Roll me a stealth.
Can do. Oh, that's going to be a 14.
Ooh.
Okay.
Taking Cavalier just so you can mount me. God damn it.
Okay. So, yeah,
Yes.
so you don't yeah, so you walk through here, real tiptoey like and all that stuff, and you see this room here, okay? There are torches lit. Actually, it's not torches, it's actually magical light. And you see that they are spread out all around the center of this room here. like so. Okay. And in the center of this room, you're pretty sure that's the thing that Yuna had described. It kind of looks like this here. Okay. And you see runes and shit like that all over this thing. And the runes are inlaid with what you think are platinum and gold. Okay, and it's all like magical looking and shit like that. And then right on top, you see there's a little block that sits up like this. Okay, and on the ground here, you see large runes are placed in the floor like this and shit. And they're just placed all over and around the circle here, like so. Okay.
Like a sun?
Not so much a sun, just they're actual runes, but they're placed around it. So I guess if you want to make it seem like it looks like a sun, it could be construed as that.
I understand.
Hey, Lord, putting in all the hours and the other gods did shit.
Fine, I guess
Doing
I'll
the
just
work.
do all the work, guys.
It's a group project, but Pelor's the one
Oh,
guy
I
that's
know.
like, I guess we'll put everybody's name on the project.
My name goes first in the PowerPoint, though.
Yeah, so you see this stuff here, okay? And of course, they're all like look platinum and silver looking. They're all platinum. These are actually inlaid with actually like platinum. And you're like, holy shit, that's the largest amount of platinum that you've ever seen in your life, like used for a specific purpose like that and stuff. And so this thing is kind of got like a goldish kind of shit too in it. And then it's got platinum stuff in it, runes and stuff like that all over it. Anyways, that's what you guys see. And then there's the spot where the sword sits into the stone right there. And it's all sparkling, like there's like no dust in this area within these lights that you can see.
Hate to point out the obvious, but we're in the presence of the divine now.
But wasn't this like an evil place, though? I thought the divine were good.
Sometimes to find the strength to carry on, you have to find it in the darkest of places.
That's so cryptic!
Stoic.
Why are you so cryptic and weird, Oren? Just be upfront and just tell me what it is.
The gods are a mysterious force, and if I knew what was inside all those runes, I'd tell you.
Okay, well, why didn't you just say that instead of being all just woo mysterious? You're not a god. Well, I mean, you're close, but no, you're not a god. So don't be so mysterious.
It's more for the gods than any of us, really.
Well, the gods aren't here right now, so.
Yes, but they're always watching.
Oh. Sorry, Bahamut. You're cool.
I feel the presence of Helm.
No, you don't.
God
Well,
damn
fuck.
it. He's
just
never
said-
there. Like, I always break him. He's never there for me.
He's never there. I leave a voicemail every day. Nothing.
Please text me back.
Never returns my calls. Never texts me
Why
back.
does he do this? And I'm so faithful.
Yeah.
He's cheating on me.
So you guys all come to the room.
Yeah.
All right. So Rusty was in here first, and everybody else come back in after him, right?
Yeah.
All right. So Orn, I'm gonna put you right there because I'm guessing that's usually where you go. Yuna's usually right there. Paloma's usually right here, and
I'm on Yuna's shoulders right now.
Yep.
okay, so you're right there.
Because it's a thing.
All right. So you see this, and you guys are like, "Oh." So everybody saw the picture that I posted earlier, right?
Oh.
The centaur-looking
What is-
thing. We can see what.
Yes, it did.
Okay, so this thing walks out of this room here. Okay. And it stops right here. Okay?
Oh,
Hmm.
And it looks at you all.
Is that a friend of yours?
no. I don't know him.
Nope.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Does my voice sound the same?
No.
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 Is it freaky?
Yes.
A bit. Yeah.
So, young ones,
Bane?
Are you speaking into a glass?
I am your father.
Yes.
Nailed it.
Speaking into a fan.
No, it
Bane.
comes in and it stands right there. It's like, well, my pretties, why have you come here?
What language does it speak? Common?
Yes.
Okay.
So the dialect is got a lot of inflections that the inflections are just really old. Like if you've ever been to like an old city and they've got like a lot of old inflections of their they all speak common, but you know, kind of like if you go to like Europe, Germans have a lot of really old words and stuff like that because their language is pretty old. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, why are you here?
We're here seeking answers.
I'm just with them.
And it smiles really big. He says, everybody wants answers. But do they want to pay the price for the answer?
What is the price?
You have to ask a question first, my dear.
Where's the temple for the Star Dragon soul?
He says, I have not been asked that in 3 millennia.
Well, you know, you don't get a lot of company here, so. Surprise!
Paloma.
Oh, sorry.
He says, well, there is a price. I don't know if you want to pay it or not.
Well, we don't have any choice. What is it that you demand?
What do you
It's just-
mean we don't have a choice?
We need it to defeat the Smurg.
We don't need the Star Dragon to defeat the Smurg.
But we need the place to retrieve the sword to defeat the Smurg, right?
And we
Yeah.
already know a person who is already looking for the answers. Someone who has actually lived in that era and has a good idea where to start a search. We actually know where we need to go to find it. It's just, it could be the wrong place.
Well, wait, so did I ask the right question? I don't know.
He smiles like really big, and when he does that, his teeth seem to elongate a little bit more, and you see like the veins that are on his neck, which they look really old. Like they start like pulsating some, kind of like he's getting excited. He's like, "Will you pay the price, my dear?" And he says, "Come closer," and you see his shadow like elongate towards you. He says, "Will you pay the price?"
Can you explain it first?
He says it's different for everything. He says, "The knowledge that you seek, I have, because I have a lot of other knowledge." He says, "But," he says, I need blood. That is my payment for the first part of the answer. The other part of the answer is life force."
Yeah, you see, that's kind of where we're like, yeah, no, you want Mr. Squeakers? And I'll just hold him up.
He kind of frowns at you. And you see like all of his teeth kind of ripple.
Okay, not a fan of rats, I see. Okay, I'll
He
just put him
says,
down.
"No." He says, "If I wanted something to eat, there's plenty of denizens around here."
Well, you said life force. I'm just saying, Mr. Squeakers is full of life.
That's really macabre. I don't know how you
Okay.
pronounce this
I'm
word.
sorry, I'm trying to make loopholes, guys. I'm sorry, Mr. Squeakers. You don't understand any of this, but I'm sorry.
He says, "Clarify your question to exactly what you want, and I will clarify exactly what I need."
Just gonna push Orin forward.
3 minutes later.
You're better with the words. Just go.
How to clarify the question?
It's like making a wish with the freaking genie.
You're gonna have to make a world, get it populated by humans, have it run by mice, and then you'll find out that how many roads must a man walk down?
It's too complicated. Wow.
Can
He
you
waves
repeat
his
that?
hand, and this glass pitcher forms in front of you guys out of the sand on the ground. It just kind of swirls and turns into a glass pitcher. He says each of you will give me a pint of your blood for my payment. He says you may leave with the answer you have at the end. He says, but if I complete my answer, which will be beneficial, it will save a lot of pain and hassle. And you heard all that in this voice.
So you want us to ask the full question then?
This is you asked the question, but I didn't give the full answer because the full answer requires payment. The answer I gave you is general knowledge. You know there's a trial there. You know where the canyon is. You know it will lead to the temple of the Star Dragon. He says, but there are certain things that will happen in the canyon that you're not prepared for. You will die.
Will you also tell us what's in the temple?
He says, well, that will require another payment. I didn't say it was going to be easy.
Oh, I take off my gauntlet. And I of course pull out my sword.
I don't know if it's a good idea to give something else your blood. There's much magic that can be worked with blood.
Yeah, I'm with Clack on this one. You can, like, control your body like a puppet. Or something like that.
You have a better idea?
We go away.
As you start doing this, you see he leans forward, intently watching.
And we make sure he's not watching when we do.
You see his tongue comes out and licks his jaw, his jowls and shit.
He doesn't have lips. That's gross.
Does any question addressed to you require a payment?
The ones that are important, yes.
That was a question.
Well,
you receive you need payment for that.
Yeah. Well, may I ask who is standing in front of us?
You talking about me?
Yeah.
I am Vorsha, the Keeper of Secrets.
Vorsha. Whose temple is this?
This temple is dedicated to all the gods that have helped keep the Smurg imprisoned. All the gods that did help.
Well, I mean, that's what we're trying to do right now. I mean, that'd really help if he just help us out and we can imprison him again.
He leans forward, he says, child.
I'm just saying.
Your questions are stupid.
Well, you're not nice.
He says, I don't have to be nice. This is my job.
Can I
don't
make
have to be either.
Can I make a religion check to see like what to see what to do with this creature, like what deity that might have sent this creature or something? I don't know. I want more information before I donate my blood here.
Okay.
Yeah. We need some paperwork of where this blood's going.
Roll your religion.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Figure out a game plan.
Fuck 4.
Oh, you're a religion girl. Come on.
Yeah, the most you can tell is that Portia doesn't like wine. So.
Okay.
And you're not really sure if that's true or not.
He's more of a gin kind of guy.
You think one of the evil gods just tricked you?
Helm, where are you when I need you?
Can I check insight? Is he gonna be evil?
Oh my god, that gave me a heart
Oh.
attack. Jesus Christ. I jumped.
Check insight for what, Brendan?
To see if he's gonna use this blood for evil uses.
Sure.
Good idea. Good idea.
It's 22.
So with how he is posturing and how his body language and his demeanor while watching you guys wanting to do this seems more to be hunger than trickery. You see that his mouth is actually salivating and his tongue is sticking and out of his mouth, and you can see saliva on his tongue and in his jaws. If anything, you would have to say, you would probably say he's probably going to consume it. And if you see in the picture that what he looks like, he's not exactly like looks like in the best of health. So, he's probably going to consume it because he hasn't had anything but underdark denizens around here. He's probably tired of rat.
Is he a celestial creature or like just a normal being, like no arcane thing, no magic around him?
You want to roll religion or arcana? You can roll.
I can roll.
You can roll arcana because you already fucked up religion.
Okay.
Sorry.
Fuck! 4!
Oh my god, again?
Can I roll an arcana?
Oh, yeah, give it to the wizard, yeah.
Portia says, maybe Yuna should not roll for you anymore. Yeah, go ahead and roll arcana. That's fine.
Oh, that's
wizard.
good. Let's see. 25.
Okay.
Nice.
Noise.
Noise.
So you're trying to figure Portia out here. And Portia is let me get to this part real quick.
Good though.
Oh.
So I'm just saying, guys, I'm about to fucking slip my character just soon, so.
So,
if you had to guess,
before
go ahead.
one that rolled it, so I assumed that we were waiting to get the results till she had actually heard
Hey, Dale.
something.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Before you slit your wrist, I would grab your hand and say, centaur, maybe vampire?
Okay. Yeah. So this thing is a celestial, but it's not a good celestial. I would say more of as neutral as you can be is where it's at.
Okay.
So it's neither good or bad. It's out for itself, but it does answer to all types of beings in the upper planes.
Okay. I'll lean close to Yuna and be like, I don't think this thing is evil, but I really don't think it's good either. I think it's just out for itself. It's some sort of celestial.
Yeah, and it does look hungry.
Do you think it would notice if I cast something on it?
I would not recommend doing this because we don't know how strong it is, and I don't think we want to do this here. I don't think that would be the right way to go.
All right. That's just a thought.
Good thought. Good thought.
He says, magic against me requires payment.
That needs payment too? Wow.
He says, yes, if you use magic on me, I will repay you in kind. But it may not be the kind that you like.
What if I heal you? What if I make food for you? Will you give us answers?
He says, you already do. It pumps through your veins.
That's what I'm saying. Mr. Squeakers is like a freaking jug.
Yeah, I've had enough of this. And I just cut my wrist.
Okay, so you need to do 10 hit points of damage to yourself in order for you to pump out enough blood to...
Okay.
So everybody, if you want to contribute, which you all have to contribute now that Orn has done it. Because Orn has started the process. So now you are all compulsed to do this. So everybody will do that. And if you want to refuse, you may do so with a will save. But there will be consequences. So
This is horrible.
Just get it over with. And stop complaining.
I'll give you
Sacrifice
horror.
Rusty will do it. Rusty's
Okay.
just gonna follow along behind Orin.
He
All
says, I will give you horrors and I will give you dreams, but I will give you the answer.
Does anyone have a knife? I don't have a knife.
I
throw
have a
it at
dagger.
him.
Give me a dagger.
I feel like a pint of my blood is going to be a lot of Kobold blood.
It's like a tenth
It's,
of you.
it's 10
All of it.
It's 10 hit points off your shit, okay? That's all it is.
All right.
It's the equivalent. For you, it's probably like a cup. Okay, but
All right, Paloma, Clack. Well, there's no turning back now.
no, you can resist if you want. I'm just letting you know. But if you do, there's consequences.
Yeah, the DM said if we resist, there will be consequences. So.
I'm just saying. It's up to you.
And everyone is getting impatient, so we should probably do this.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just sitting there, my blood's just
Come
running
on,
out,
we'll
and
get
I'm
to
looking at all of you like, anytime now.
Like, I'm bleeding for you, fucks.
Just
Cut
gonna
Cut your
put my
shit
head.
and let's go.
I'm just gonna put my head down and just hold my wrist out in front of you now. Just do it quick.
All right, look away. And,
I'm not looking.
okay, and she takes the dagger and just slides it so that it doesn't hurt her permanently.
No.
You all can heal.
Yeah, but
I
still,
know.
self-inflicting wounds. What the fuck? I'm not an emo. What the fuck? Clark, do you need help too?
No, it's fine. And he'll bite his wrist.
No, it's fine.
I'll just eat this.
I like this guy already. He's in it to win it.
And we'll cut her arm as well.
All right, so you all pay your price. The jar, after you all finish, floats over to him. He lifts his head up and his jaw splits in two. and he reaches out and he grabs it and he empties the contents down his throat, and you can see his throat muscles moving as he does this. You see that some of his vitality returns to his body. He's got a little bit more color to him, which is kind of bad because now he has eyeballs, but they have no meat around them, so they're just kind of like floating in those big black sockets, kind of sort of. He says, "That is better." He says, "Okay." He says the trial has 3 parts.
Someone to write this down.
He says 1 for courage. He says, "Are you writing this down?"
Yes. I am.
Okay. The DM's writing it down too. 1 for courage.
That's good. We don't want it to change.
1 for horror. And 1 for life. It says each part you will have to fight a different guardian. He says right now, as your current state, you will not pass the trials. He says you will need to gain your power. He says, but there are certain quests that you may undertake, and by the time that you finish them, you will be able to complete the 3 trials and gain access to the temple. When you get to the temple, you will be able to talk to the Star Dragon, and he will send you on his quest to acquire all the items to reconstruct the Star Sword. The Star Sword is not in one piece. They broke it apart once they imprisoned the Smurg so that no one person or being could control the power that comes from the sword. This is so. The sword is in 3 parts: the blade, the handle, and crossguards. He says they are in different spots. He says, but that is information I cannot give you, as it is the Star Dragon himself is the one that can issue that information. And it says, I may be very old, but I'm not stupid to call upon the wrath of the Star Dragon. He says, but if you get stuck on something, he says you may return, and for a price, I will help you. He says, the next question I know you'll probably ask, which will require payment, is what are the guardians? He says, that will exact a higher payment than today. And he says, as of now, I am satisfied.
Well, good, because that's not the question I was going to ask.
This is I know.
We're asking him more questions.
Yes, of course, we're asking more questions.
Proceed.
We could ask about the Guardians, but that would be what would be the point of the trial if we knew everything beforehand? I think that would be against the whole point of it. What I would rather ask instead is the other obvious question. How does one defeat the Smurg?
He says, well, that is the cosmic question, isn't it? He says, well, the Smurg is a being of antimatter, which means he comes from a place that normal means does not kill him.
but he requires a soul from this realm to exist.
Because he's not really of this realm. He says their soul in this realm is basically his conduit, his avatar. You would understand better. He says the avatar must be killed. The avatar still lives. He looks at you and he says, yes, your brother still lives within that wretched body. He says, your brother will have to die. He says, as far as your brother's soul and what happens to it, he says, that I really don't know. The sword is it cancels his powers out in this plane. So when you strike him with it and you roll a nat 20 or a critical hit, that is when his power will be disrupted in a way where you can kill the body, and in order for you to fight him and kill the Smurg's soul, or what he is in essence, that will be another fight in itself. Is that you will end up fighting the Smurg on his own turf, basically. He says, but if you have all what you need and you have the sword, you would be able to receive divine energy from your deity. And you'll be able to combat him. He says, but he says, you will have to be mighty indeed to destroy that one on his own turf. He says, but if you do succeed in banishing him back to his own realm, he says, it will be very hard for him to return, as all the deities will pretty much ensure that he is stuck there. And he says they were caught unaware when he first came. So he kind of surprise attacked or ambushed the material plane here. So, yeah. So that's how you kill him.
So what would happen if we raised the body back?
He says,
No. What does he say?
You'll never know. That's where the story ended.
Tune in next week on Pantheway. God damn it. Cliffhangers.
that would be a direct divine intervention of higher gods. You would really have to somebody really has to like you. He looks at you, for your brother to be resurrected after that. And at the same time, you may have to let your brother go. You must think of what he's going through at this present time. And if he wants to live, he says, just because he gets the smirk out of him doesn't mean he's going to be the same child that he was.
I understand.
And he says, at the same time, he says he's probably going to have whether you would consider it benefits or curse or abilities that he is going to incur from the Smurg, which in turn may give the Smurg a possibility of returning in that body. So
What about reincarnation?
he says, well, a soul can be put into another body. He says, but for that to happen, you have to have a vessel. Whether it's another living creature or whether a god creates a body and puts his soul into it, that is totally up to the god. He says, some answers I really don't have the answer for. That is beyond my pay grade.
You get
Well, then.
paid?
Yes, you paid me a little bit ago.
Oh, I get it. I thought you had like a salary. My bad.
He's like, no, I don't even get vacation. I've been
Oh,
here.
that sucks.
He's like, yeah.
I used 10 points of my land hands on myself, put my gauntlet back on, and said, then I believe we've had everything we've come here for. It's time for us to go.
He says, okay.
Hey, Borshak, is there a way out that doesn't include going through the way that we came in?
He says, assuredly there is.
I'm just going to look at her and I say, I just put my gauntlet on. You're going to do this to me?
Oh, I'm gonna pull out my healer's kit and start wrapping everyone's wounds up. It won't heal anything. I'm just wrapping it with bandages.
He says, yes, there is a way out, and it's in this room right here. He says, but to reach the exit, you will have to put in this special code. Up, up, down, down, left, right, left, right. The ABA
Maybe.
I thought you guys might like that.
Is that the code? Because I know about it.
You guys walk over here?
Sure.
Yeah, we could. Yeah.
Okay. So you walk in here. He says, no, not really. You don't have to put that code in, but this is the part of the job I don't like. He says, he walks into the center over here. He says, if you want another way out, besides going back the way you came, he says, you must defeat me.
Defeat you?
Yes.
Well, I mean, will you die? Because then that kind of defeats the purpose of coming back to you for information later.
He says, I don't die.
Oh, okay. Will we die?
He says, one of you might. He says, I will not take it easy on you.
Well, this doesn't seem... this doesn't seem very safe.
He says, you can always go back the same way you came.
That's true. I could potentially dig us out of here. It'd take a long time.
We're going to go fight the golem.
Okay. He says, oh, too bad. He says, one day we'll fight on. I think I'm pretty sure of it.
Oh. Good. I'm looking forward to it.
No, you're not. Well, that's okay. He says, but by the time you come back, you probably will be. There's going to be a lot of shit that you guys are going to go through.
Okay, that was ominous. Okay, bye.
He's like, sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. Another creature hidden inside a place that can see across multiple layers of time and space. Good.
Yeah, neutral my ass. That dude was so evil.
Do you guys meet a lot of people like that?
Oh, we're gonna meet a lot more of them.
God dang it! Ugh.
So there's a line of you.
I'm like, did you already forget that the Archmage is an Archon, and that we're going to be speaking to a Star Dragon?
Oh, well, I mean, I didn't think that far through. Shut up, Orn!
I don't
Oh.
think Clock knew that. He does now, though.
Oh yeah, you're in too deep. You're with us till the end now. You know
Wide-eyed.
too much.
What? He's like, what the hell did I get myself into?
We either need to kill you or you join us.
Yeah, I
Not
sort of
bad.
figured that out when I had to bleed for you guys, or else suffer the consequences.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah,
You
sorry
will
about
bleed
that.
in blood.
Kind of the worst kind of introduction.
We're not gonna kill Clax over some sort of secret.
Wasn't this the big secret? I know that Papa and Bilbo really didn't like us talking about the smirk.
We don't talk about it, but we don't kill people if they know about it. We
Oh.
wouldn't be heroes if we murdered everyone we talked to.
Well, I mean, we kind of murdered the bad people that we talked to.
That's because they're bad people. I'm gonna take out the key and fucking open this door.
Oh wait, hold on.
What?
Give us time to prepare. Okay, I'm prepared.
Is there something bad around the store?
There's a flesh golem there, and he's very angry at us
It's very angry.
Oh, yeah.
because we took something from him that we promised we would give back, and well, Orn's still holding the key, so we didn't give it back, and
Okay, what if we
This is
open
gonna
the
be a
door?
fight.
Yeah, what if we open the door and just chuck the key? What then?
Well, you better hope he doesn't kick our ass. And actually, now that you remind me that he's an enraged psychopath, I'm going to cast a 3rd level aid on the 4 of you guys. It lasts 8 hours and gives you guys 5 extra hit points.
Nice.
Oh wait, you cast it at 3rd level, right?
Yeah, so it could affect 4 people.
Oh, okay. I thought it increases the amount of HP.
It does. It gives you 5 maximum hit points.
Oh, okay. No, but I thought it's like, oh, for every level above, it gives you like, I don't know, more HP.
No, it just lets me hit more targets.
My bad. All right.
I'm gonna cast mage armor on myself.
so are we about to go in and then immediately start the fight?
Well, I'm going to open the gate, and if he starts running through, then we are also going to fight him.
Oh, okay. Guys,
Well, yeah, duh.
I have a surprise. I think this will help, okay? You guys ready for this? You ready? Are you ready? Are you ready, Rusty?
Show us your secret.
Alright. Ashva's been teaching me this, and I did it the other day, and I'm gonna show you now, okay? Alright, here we go. She's just gonna sit there, just like clench up her face like she's just ate a lemon and something, and she's just gonna. But then after like a few seconds, some fur starts popping out, and she starts growing really fat, and then she starts getting a big old bear nose, and then she turns into a big old brown bear.
I love it.
Oh, fluffy.
I didn't know you could do that, Paloma.
And then she's gonna make gestures. It's like to her throat. She's just like.
Yeah, you can't talk anymore. I know.
So I'll just look over at Orin.
I'll just make a silent prayer. Thank you, Bahamut.
I am.
Excitedly
well,
jump up on her back and riding a horse. And then he's in Orin's voice. He's gonna say, "Be quiet, all of you. Let's go."
can I prepare an action?
Yeah, I'm gonna prepare one too.
I would like to prepare bless as soon as I see like that the battle might be starting. Please. And that would be what I would like hold or prepare, whatever.
Okay.
Like until I think that it starts.
All right, I use the key on this on the pad on this side of the door.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to charge whatever's in front.
When a creature goes berserk, it just attacks everything in sight. Doesn't get any other.
Oh god, are we gonna come across 200 kobold corpses?
Oh no. Poor
Well,
Zach.
Oh god.
one of two things is going to happen. He either went around and he attacked all the kobolds, or he bludgeoned himself to death against the door.
I mean, I could look through and see.
The door is like a 60-foot hallway of steel and whirling mechanisms.
Oh yeah, it took like 5 years to open. It took forever. Oh wait.
Yeah, so once I start turning this key, you guys might want to start making a coffee or something.
I have a range of 1 mile.
Oh damn.
A
Nice.
range of 1 mile for what?
Clairvoyance.
Oh. Wow.
Fair enough.
That works.
So
I think you have to be familiar with the place that you're looking into.
it says, in a location familiar to you or in an obvious location that is unfamiliar to you, such as behind a door, around a corner, or in a grove of trees.
Behind the door.
Boom.
I'm making the offer.
Move. Done.
Well,
So-
I mean, if the DM will want it.
Hell no. Yeah, you're fine. You can't. Is it like an ability or is this spell?
It is a spell. It takes 10 minutes to cast. And it's concentration up to 10 minutes. I create an invisible sensor within range. When you cast the spell, you choose seeing or hearing. You can use the chosen sense through the sensor as if you were in its space. As your action, you can switch between seeing and hearing. A creature that can see the sensor, such as a creature befitting from see invisibility or true sight, sees a luminous, intangible orb the size of your fist.
So while she's channeling that, I'm gonna look to you and I say, did you bring any coffee with you?
You have your jug, don't you?
The jug doesn't make coffee.
Well, I am not your secretary.
Oh.
I like that shit.
Oh, damn.
Well, I mean, I brought the pot. I was going to use my decanter of water so we wouldn't have to use that well water over there. So we could have coffee.
No, I did not bring coffee.
Okay. What do you have to say?
I'm gonna walk over to
Get an
Yuna.
attitude with that.
I'm gonna knock her on the ground and just give her a bear hug.
You're knocking Clack over too, or did you jump off
Ah.
my shoulder? Yeah, probably to cast. You probably jumped off or something.
I'll just like try and like gently knock her on the ground, but it's not as gently as I thought. And then I'll just lay on her.
What are you doing, Paloma? Get off me! No, Paloma! I can't breathe. You're heavy.
Oh, sorry. I'll stand up.
Paloma, you're not that graceful anymore. Sorry.
I'm just
just
getting
start
together.
drinking
I'm just sitting
honey.
here.
I'm just drinking honey now.
All right. So, 10 minutes runs by, and your spell goes off.
Okay. Can I see anything? I'm using seeing. Can I see anything on the other side?
Can you see the map right now?
Yep.
Okay. So when you get right here, you see cobalt bodies everywhere,
Oh fuck!
Oh.
Damn it!
all over the place here. Some of them smashed, some of them, yeah, they're all tore up. Okay.
Okay.
And you can see where some of the bars are punched in and bent and stuff, but they hold. But in this immediate area, you don't see anything right now.
Okay. Well, I don't see anything berserking over there, like you said, but there are a lot of dead kobolds down there.
I'm sorry you have to see this.
Well, I didn't know them, but I don't like to see anyone dead.
Yeah.
Even if I don't particularly remember too much about my tribe, I don't know. It's not a pretty sight. Whatever did it to them isn't in sight, though. So we might be okay to just go through, but perhaps be very quiet.
It won't work. There's a eye thing that alerts them when we went up to it the first time. That's what caused them to break through the wall and get there in the first place.
Hmm.
Can you do something about that? Maybe blind it somehow?
I mean,
I can cast blindness. It's an eye, but I don't know if it can sense. So I don't know the magic behind that, really.
I mean, there's a
How
better
does
shot
eye
than
work?
just running through and hoping that it doesn't see us.
Sure, I'll cast blindness on the eye.
Oh, the eye. God, that
Well, I
stupid
gotta
eye.
open the door first.
Stupid ass.
Well,
eye.
I thought you already did. We were standing around here.
Well, I didn't want to take the chance of it running in while the Clack was concentrating on his spell.
Still is.
Well, yeah. Anyways, he's not there, so I'll start turning the key.
Can you move the sensor?
let me see. It remains in place. Yeah, it just remains in one spot. I can change it from seeing to hearing, but I can't move it once it's been set in place.
Okay. You opening the door?
Yeah.
All right. So it opens up. Who's coming through first?
Probably me because I want to cast blindness.
I'll be right behind her.
I'll be holding this key on my end so it doesn't close.
And I don't need to see it, I think. No, I do need to see it. Yeah, components.
Okay.
V is vision, right? Or verbal.
Verbal.
Oh, then I don't need to see it. Right?
Okay.
Yeah. I don't need to see the eye, so I will just cast it. And it only lasts for 1 minute, though. So the eye has to make a con save of
No, hold on.
17.
No, you have to. You can blind or deafen a foe. Choose one creature that you can see within range.
Oh, right. I didn't see that. God, I read that wrong. My bad. Yeah. Sorry. I have to step in, see it, and then it makes a con save of 17.
And you have to be within 30 feet of it.
I assume that's the case.
So you step out.
Mhm.
It looks down at you. You cast your spell and make the same con save.
Oh, fuck.
Your spell moves out towards it, and you see this energy field crackle, and now you feel the same spell trying to affect
Yeah, I
you.
rolled a 9. I'm blind.
So you're blind. for however long, and power of the spell that you cast.
Yeah.
Oh, I was right behind her, so.
I stumble and I blindly put Clack down on the ground and extend my arms blindly.
I'll be your guide bear.
Did everyone make it through?
Oh.
Everybody make a stealth roll.
Oh, fuck. It's a bear stealth.
Yay, disadvantage.
So I have to if I'm in the other room?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Straight up roll. Great. Oh, damn. Stealthy bear. 17.
Boom, baby.
All right. If you didn't beat a 19,
Oh.
he hears you. Holy fuck, it's on. You hear him start yelling, I want my goddamn key! Boom, boom, boom.
So
And
I guess the
little-
plan failed, and I'm gonna take the key out and dash into the room.
All right. So, out through this broken wall here comes out your favorite golden
No.
friend. Except this time, he has a piece of the bar in his hand.
What was
And
it?
it's a piece of the bar.
No, I'm gonna
and-
pull lever 4.
Okay, so that closes this one right here.
Fucker.
And he runs up this way.
And I'll walk up to the middle of the hall. At the very, or the middle of the
Okay.
other room.
Up here?
Yeah.
All right,
I'll
so he
have
makes
the
his
key.
way.
I'll have my shield and the key in my hand,
He gets to right here.
and I'll just throw it at him.
All right. It hits him in his chest, and he keeps coming. He is losing whatever mind that he did have. It is gone. He is, in effect, berserk right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna use lesser restoration on
And-
myself.
Do you need a
Rusty's
visual?
hiding behind.
Just
but
touching
staying with him.
yourself.
No, I'm just touching myself, yeah.
Does that cure blindness?
I don't want anybody else.
All right. Everybody roll initiative.
There
Yeah.
go 2 spell
That'll-
slots.
That'll be your turn. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bear
Alright.
llama rolled
Thank-
crap.
Think he
So,
was referring
Orin-
to me.
Orin, you're here. He is right here when you throw the key at him. Rusty, where you at? Are you up here with Orin, or are you down here with Yuna?
Directly behind Orin. If he went forward, then Rusty kind of is shadowing him.
Okay. All right. Paloma?
It's I'm gonna be right. I was with Yuna, so yeah. I'm her guide bear. Oh, she's all the way back there. Fuck.
And I can see again. And at my turn, I'm guessing. That's all I'll
Alright.
do.
All right.
Some days Rusty is my
Clack.
best companion, and some days Rusty is my worst rival.
Clack, where would you have been?
Wherever there's not a whole lot of kobold bodies.
They're everywhere. So I
Everywhere?
mean,
Yeah.
you can't
okay.
move. You can't move within 20 feet and not see one.
Okay.
There's a pretty good amount of them right here, though.
What did it get, Chapo?
What?
What did it get for initiative?
Oh, sorry, I didn't roll it. Let's see. Uh, 18.
Well, at least we can keep the key when we kill this thing.
Yeah.
It's a pretty key.
And it saves us the trouble of killing 200 kobolds.
Also true.
If you had to. Okay, so yeah, Clack, where would you have been at?
I'll have been so that I could see both of them, like so I could still see Yuna, but I could see what the other two were doing.
So about right over here, maybe?
Yeah, something like that. I don't want to get too close to whatever's coming, but I didn't want to
Oh,
leave
you can see it
blindly.
coming.
Yeah.
It looks like a really tall man that's made up of a bunch of different body parts.
Okay.
But it's still huge. It's almost a large creature, but it's not.
Everything's large to me.
Okay, well, it's almost a giant thing to you,
Okay.
but not. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so let me get up here real quick. I thought you guys gave him a name.
Yeah, Chuck. He said his
Sorry.
name was Chuck.
I will call him Chuck. Sorry.
Nice. He's fine. He knows you don't love him.
No, I don't.
But we do. From really far.
Why would I love a flesh golem who tries to kill us?
I don't know, Yuna. All right, so for your turn, you cast your thing and you're unblinded.
Yep.
All right. That takes your full action.
It does. And I'm gonna say I can see again. Go ahead. I will follow. And she like squints her eyes several times while casting the spell.
All right. So, you guys said Chuck, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So Chuck runs up to Orn and proceeds to throw down on that ass.
Can't see the map anymore. If
Yeah, I'll get it back in a second.
yeah.
It went out. It's
Would prefer not to be taken to downtown. Be greatly appreciated.
I hope it doesn't have trash. So, I got another one. Wait. We're fine. Alright, so it's going to attack you, Orn, with a piece of metal pipe, which I'm going to use. Basically, it's going to be like a morning star. Yes.
Are any of these kobolds happen to be alive?
You really want to know?
I want to know so my Bahamut's platinum breath works.
No. You killed all of those things. Sorry, brother. As much as I would like to see you fucking platinum breath that fucker. No.
Damn it!
Platinum breath.
I can cackle evilly. Does that count?
Oh, I'm so evil.
Intimidation 100.
No, that doesn't count. I wish it did, though. That would be awesome.
All right. That works. Okay, so he attacks you with this fucking piece of the gate.
Know how much he loves that.
So that's going to be a dirty 20.
That will miss.
All right. He misses once.
My
And
AC
he
is
swings
20.
again. This time he misses that one too. Okay. It is your turn, Orn.
I'm gonna pull out my sword And as I do so, it's gonna be sheathed in a platinum light. And when I pull it out, it's gonna have what looks like the very sharp edges, and the very tip of it is gonna have like a dragon's head roaring out of it as I pull it out and use sacred weapon.
Oh.
And as my bonus action, I will do nothing with my bonus action. That'll be my turn.
Okay. Rusty.
Rusty is going to sneak around from the right side of Orin, and he is going to tell Flame Tongue, "Ignite cooker," and then he's gonna murderate him.
Murder
The
it.
flesh golem, not Orin.
Cook some flesh.
I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, is this another duel? Kick his ass.
Hey, he used blunted arrows on you that time. Mostly.
You say that time, like there's gonna be another time.
I'm the GM.
I would certainly
and
hope-
I give you like a 90% chance that there's going to be another time. You're going to piss the bird off again.
That's a 17 to hit.
Yeah, I hit.
All right, and that's going to be 66 for a total of 15. And it looks like 3 of that is fire damage.
Right. So you said...
No. It's 20. 3 of that is fire damage.
Okay.
All that math.
Oh, okay. Cool. All right. So you tag him. And now
And then with my bonus action, I will peck the shit out of him. And that's going to be 15 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And for 9 damage. 9 pecking damage.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. Clack.
Okay. Clack is gonna, this is just essentially for flavor for his focus, but he takes out a deck of cards and pulls one at random from it and flips it over, and a bolt of frost comes out towards the creature thing.
Is that a saving throw?
It is Constitution saving throw against.
Okay.
Spell save DC is 16.
Frostbite.
Yeah.
Oh, I love frostbite.
Yeah, he makes it.
No.
Okay. Okay. I was just trying to give him disadvantage so that you guys wouldn't get hurt, but that's my turn for now then.
Okay. Hello, my bear.
I'm too far from all the action, am I? I don't know. I don't see the map.
Yeah, you're pretty far away from the action.
Yeah, I'll double dash. That's all I can do. I have 80 feet. Oh, wait, no. I mean, in total, it's 80 feet. So just goo. Even then, that's not even that far. It's a long-ass hallway.
What's your move?
It's 80 feet in total. That's me double dashing.
Put you about right there.
Okay. I'm just gonna roar and make distracting noises. Hopefully, it's like come to me. Oh, actually, no. Wait, no. Clock's right there. No, I don't do that.
He's not paying any attention to you guys, anyways.
Okay, well, I got it.
Oh, the only thing he's looking at is Orn.
Because Orn has the key.
Actually, Rusty is right here. Or did Rusty? Where did Rusty move to?
Yeah, that's. I would actually be right next to Orn.
Okay, so right here.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. In that case, he's gonna roll D4 when he gets his turn. Yuna, go ahead.
I am going to activate my. No, I'm not. I guess I'll just dash forwards and use my bonus action to conjure my spiritual weapon with my last second level spell slot.
What do you move? What's your dash? 60?
60.
Put you right there.
And I can move the spiritual weapon up to 20 feet away from me. So I will make that as ranged as possible so I can...
All right, so your spiritual weapon will be... Actually, we'll make it yellow. It'll be about right there.
I can't see that. It's like on yellow background. I'm sorry.
I can't see it either. There we go.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hmm?
That's my turn.
So his turn. He's going to try and smack you again, Orn. Actually, sorry, he's got to pick between you and Rusty. Actually, he swings for Rusty.
Gonna use my protection fighting style to impose disadvantage.
Okay, does a 17 hit, Rusty?
It does not.
All right. All right, next attack. He goes after Rusty again. Is this one at disadvantage, or is that just that one?
Just the one.
Okay, so comes out to a 25 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. Hits you for 12 bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
Alright. Orn, your turn.
I'm just going to attack. Fuck it.
Okay.
Is a +6 and +8 and +1, so 19.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
And he's gonna take 5 slashing damage.
Okay.
Or sorry, 6.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
All right, Rusty.
All right, Rusty is going to attack. And that's going to be a 16 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
For 30 damage, 11 of which is fire.
11 is? You said 11 is from fire, right?
Correct.
Okay. Cool.
And then bonus action pecking attack, which is a hit and 6 pecking damage.
Cool. All right. If you're all done, it'll be Clack's turn.
Yep.
Okay. So that didn't work last time. So this time I'm gonna try throwing a chromatic orb at him for I'm gonna say acid damage. I'm hoping that will hit. Does a 27 hit?
Hoping that will hit. What you
Well,
talking about?
Does he get a saving throw or no?
No, this one's an attack,
Just-
ranged
just
spell
a hit.
attack. So,
Okay.
I have to find my d8s while Jack lies on top of them.
Aw, Jack. Don't blame him. He's just a cat doing cat things.
Oh, that's not bad at all. Okay, 19 acid damage.
Yeah.
Cool.
Try to like melt its face off.
Not something I want to particularly stare at in Mortal Kombat, but
Well, I mean, he's not all that pretty to begin with, right?
yeah,
No.
no, he's worse.
Now he looks like a melted candle with eyeballs.
It's art, okay? That's what I was going for. Art.
Good job. Like
I'm
the
going to
puppy.
be hearing a lot about this later. Oh, no.
Okay, so Paloma.
Double dash again. I think I can get there with my movement. I think. I don't know.
80, right?
Yeah. If you're doing the whole diagonal thing. I think. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, right there. About 70 feet will get you right there.
That's 70 feet?
That's 70 feet.
Oh, then could I use that like extra movement and just run into him, just tackle him?
No.
Ah. Well, I'm still gonna run into him and just get in his face and just rah.
He yells back, "Rah!"
Rah! And that's my turn.
All right. Yuna.
Would I be able to see him if I move 30 feet forward?
You see him now. You can see him through the bars. These are bars.
Cool.
Right?
I move 30 feet forward, and then I'm going to cast a 4th level guiding bolt on him.
Oh shit.
Shit.
No hesitation. She's just like, fuck up. Boom.
She's like, I give no shits.
That's going to be a 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
Yeah.
And 4th level is 4, 5, 6, 7, 76. Ugh. Um, 8, 16, plus 5, 21. Ah, plus 6. I forgot one. 27 radiant damage.
Okay.
And the next attack has advantage. And I move my spiritual weapon as a bonus action towards where his face is. So,
All right.
20 feet. And that's my turn. I don't think I can hit him with that. No. It's my turn.
He pre-rolled, and Orn is being attacked this time. He rolled him at 20. Okay, so that's 25 points of damage, bludgeoning.
Ouch.
This next attack is a... Oh, he attacked. That is going to be Orn again. And that's going to be a 21.
That will miss.
All right. And yeah, so the three of you make dexterity saves.
Oh, I suck at these. Oh yeah, that's a 2.
I know
14.
the feels.
12.
All right, so Orin, you got what?
12.
All right, she failed. Alex failed. What'd you get, Rusty?
14.
All right. So you three, well, all you guys failed. All right, so you take 25 bludgeoning damage as he rears up and he smacks down on the ground, and the ground heaves underneath you and flings you all back 15 feet.
Now you use my
Reaction
master.
for half.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to use my shield master for half too.
Okay. All right, you are both. You're still moved back 15 feet. Okay.
Okay.
And then it'll be Oran's turn again.
Good. I'm going to run back up into my spot in front of him. Going to activate my Thunderous Smite. Get all the way down to my spell slots. Going to use a level 2 spell slot. Going to take 3 points of thunder damage from my conduit from my armor.
Okay.
And then I'm going to attack. And I have advantage from the guiding bolt.
Right.
28.
That'll hit.
I'm going to put in a level 3 Divine Smite. He has to make a strength saving throw of 14, which should be pretty easy for him.
Yeah, he made it.
So he doesn't move, but he takes 9 slashing. And where are all my d8s at? And I only need these 4 for now. So he's going to take 3. Wow, I rolled 3 1s and a 2. So 5 thunder damage. So for a total of 14. And he's going to take 28 radiant damage.
All right.
For a total of 42.
Okay.
44, sorry. Yeah, 42.
Cool. Shoot.
And that will be my turn.
Okay. It is Rusty's turn.
All right. Rusty's going to move around behind him so that we're perfectly flanking him. And prepare thy booty. Here I come.
Another asshole that gets pecked.
That's right. That's a dirty 20.
Very dirty.
So dirty,
Dirty.
Rusty. So dirty.
Dirty. Is hit.
26 damage, 5 of which is fire.
Okay.
And then another dirty 20. And this time 9 damage. Pecking. In the booty.
All right. Cool. You all done?
That's it.
All right. Clack.
If I aim it right, can I make it so that neither of those two are in a fireball?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay. Then Clack will reach in, grab another card, throw it out, and as it flies away from him, it will turn into a fireball. DC is 16.
Okay.
It's dex save.
All right, he makes it.
Okay. So that was 28 total, so 14 damage.
Cool. All right, Pluma.
Run up. I'm gonna attack him with a bear. So first I do
Bear
my
necessities.
bite, which is meh. 13 to hit.
That'll hit.
Oh, okay. And that's 8 piercing from the bite.
Okay.
And then I attack him with my claw. Yeah, that's better. That's like a 17.
Yeah, that hits.
Where's my d6?
Don't know. I don't know, Alex. I don't know.
Hello, where did you go, d6? I haven't put you anywhere. Oh, here you are. I fell on the freaking floor.
I disappeared.
Okay, I got you. Alright. Let's see go. Oh, 6. And 2 6s, yeah. So 12 plus 4. 16 slashing.
Okay.
And then for my bonus, I will use one of my spell slots to heal a bit. Because, ow. So I only heal 3.
There's 3 you didn't have.
Mhm.
Yay.
So Bear Paloma's looking rough, but yeah.
Okie doke.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Yuna.
I'm gonna move in another 30 feet. And I'm gonna cast a 3rd level guiding bolt at this guy again with a 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
Alright. And this guy is going to take 10, 15, 20, 28 radiant damage.
Okay.
And the next attack has advantage.
All right. So.
And bonus action, I move my spiritual weapon 20 feet too, and hope it gets close enough, but apparently it doesn't. So 20 feet away from me, so I can hit him next turn with that.
I moved it already.
Okay.
All right. So Rusty gets attacked. And that is going to be a 23 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
Okay. And you take 11 points of bludgeoning from that one. All right.
Yeah, I'll half it.
Okay. Then let's see who attacks this time. Time he attacks Orn.
I'll impose disadvantage on him with warding flare because I'm within 30 feet.
Okay. Still rolls a 24.
I'll use a level 1 spell slot for shield.
Okay. And that'll be his turn. his big thing didn't regenerate. So it'll be your turn, Orn.
How well is Rusty looking?
Rusty is not looking happy. He's at about half life.
Okay. As a bonus action, I'm going to use a twin sanctuary on Rusty and on Paloma. Anytime they're involved in AoEs or get attacked by him, they have to make a wisdom save or take a different action.
Okay.
And I'm going to just attack him with my sword. For a 14.
With advantage.
Oh, that's good. I don't want to do that. I got a crit, now I have mixed feelings.
Why
Because I don't want to conduit crit my friends.
Yeah, we're fine.
Too bad. So max damage.
Max damage on my long sword would be 16, 20 damage.
All right. So, and then you times that by 2, or is that already times by 2?
That's already multiplied.
Okay, so he takes 20 points of damage. Okay. They need conduit them.
No, I'm not gonna smite them. I'm not gonna smite my friends.
Okay.
That will be my turn.
Okay. Oh well, you tag him really good, and you fucking chop his head off, and the body just drops.
I run over to Paloma and Rusty and cure them with a 3rd level cure wounds each.
Well, there was at least one upside of him doing all this.
Yeah.
And I sheath my sword.
All right. So you guys heal.
I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna pull the number 2 lever.
Okay.
And then I say, now we can take it the fast way out and get out of here.
Paloma gets 15 HP back.
Thank you.
All right. So you're through here. You can go through his room. And you come out over here, there, here, there, and you're here. At
I'm
the
gonna
door.
pick up the key that I threw.
Rusty gets 21. Sorry.
I'm gonna pick up the key that I threw at him, and I'm gonna keep it.
Okay.
I'm gonna give that to the Archmage.
All right. So you hit the levers. Levers open. You walk through, and you.
How are my companions looking after being healed?
I'm fine. I mean, I'm a bear. I didn't go past to my actual hit points.
Oh, I cured you already.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that they were helping.
Rusty's looking a little worse from where, but he's okay.
Well, you get 21 hit points back.
Right. That's with the 21 hit points back.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, you took
I'm
a
still
lot.
down 10.
Yeah, you took a lot of damage.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm gonna
And
heal.
Orn, you get like 9, 16, 20.
Okay. I'm looking a little bit better.
All right. So you guys get back out. It is actually early morning. when you come out. When you come out the door, there's one of the Archmage's minions there. He's like, "Oh, you're back!" And he takes off running.
Flash?
And before he leaves the area, he says, "Hey," he says, "come to the tower. The Archmage wanted to see when he came out. He didn't care what time it was."
Okay, we'll be there. Black, just stay near me so that nobody, well, hopefully nobody attacks you while if they, for some reason, hate kobolds.
I got him.
Okay.
I've got my trusty hat. I can always be a gnome.
Well, fair enough.
All right. So you guys get over to the Mage Guild tower.
Question. How long has it been since I turned into a bear?
If you want to take your form out, you can.
But I want to be a bear as long as possible. It's the thing.
You might not want to because you're about to hit a fucking desert environment and it's going to be really
Oh
hot.
no, that's okay. We'll drop bear. She'll do it. She'll drop it. She'll turn back to her form, and she'll go to Paloma. She'll go to Paloma. Wow. She'll go to Yuna. Yuna, did you see that?
You were doing so great, Paloma.
Oh
Really,
God.
that was good job. I'm really impressed.
Really?
And such good teamwork.
Really? Oh,
Yes.
that means so much from you.
Yes, I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
You guys
High five.
You guys get to the tower. You walk in. They usher you upstairs or to the meeting audience room or whatever. Archmage is waiting. He's like, He's like, so? Did I find anything out?
Yeah. And I give him both the keys.
He says, what's this one for? The
This
one
one's
that.
under the city, there is another sanctum that houses a creature that apparently knows many things.
Portia. Still there. I didn't think he'd be there still.
Well, he's there, and this is the key to the doorway to get to him. The entire place is cleared out.
He says, okay. He says,
Unfortunately for some creatures.
I really thought that part had collapsed in. Well, I'm glad you guys made it through.
Yeah, it was had some pretty tough points, but we made it through.
He said, I had no doubt. He says, well, why don't you guys go take a rest, and we'll talk about this once you guys are rested, okay?
What is it that you want to tell us about?
No, I just wanted to see, make sure you guys are alright. If we're missing any limbs or anything that I needed to heal.
Oh.
She seemed to be okay. We'll talk about it after you guys rest. I'm sure you're tired.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah. Alright. So 2 XP. And whatever loot that you guys got, you got the information you needed. And there you go.
It's all role play from here, boys.
So, yeah, we'll be gone for 2 days, and that's it. So, with that, I'm going to end this session, and we'll pick it up from here after you guys rest. Free to do whatever you want to do until we get back to next session. You know, wake up, go shopping, or whatever. But we just won't have a conversation with the Archmage until next Tuesday.
Okay.
All right.
We don't got the money for shopping.
No, well,
Oh wait, no, we do from that vault kind of place. Tapestries and stuff.
all right.
Yeah.
So with that, thank you for anybody that does watch or will watch later on. And thanks for Dell coming in and jumping in the group.
Yay!
Middle crazy shit.
Thanks for having me, guys. I appreciate it.
Oh, it's wonderful.
All right. And that'll be it. So I'm going to stop broadcast. Good night.
Right.
Mm.